everybody, thanks for joining me again. Today's workout is going to be interval training. We will have 6 exercises for which we will repeat in 4 different rounds. Of course, you do not have to do all the rounds. If you need the workout to be shorter for you, whether it's due to time constraints, fitness level, just you're not feeling up to it today, you can cut it short. We just want to make sure you cool down a little bit before you move on to your next thing for the day. So we're going to go ahead and start with a warm-up. So make sure you have a spot at home where you have room to move around. And we're going to go ahead and start in a standing position. So we're going to just roll the shoulders back. Loosen up that upper body. Kind of get comfortable with ourselves. Kind of get rid of some stress if you were working before you started this workout. Just some nice deep breaths. And then we're going to do some nice big arm circles. Loosen up those shoulder joints a little bit. Now remember, in this class, you're going to do the amount of repetitions you're comfortable with. So when we're doing the timed exercises, if you need to stop before we finish, that's fine. Just go ahead and stop, take a break, stretch out a little bit if you need to. We're going to do one more of these. And then we're just going to take it to a little rotation, side to side, just loosening up that spine. Nice and slow and controlled, nothing crazy. Just loosening up that back. This move sometimes feels good if you've been sitting for a while. Last time. Now we're going to stay right here. We're going to do some nice knee lifts. So you're going to bring the knees up as high as you're comfortable with. You want to warm up those hip flexors a little bit. We're still standing up nice and tall. And remember, it's not how many you get in or how fast you go. You just want to get those muscles moving a little more and get them nice and warm. We're going to do 2 more sets of these. 1 more. And then we're going to plant those feet so they're hip width apart. Abdominals are, we're going to just do some nice, easy squats. You're going to come down and up. As you come up, contract those quadriceps. Squeeze the butt a little bit. Remember, it's not a deep, full squat. We're just warming up those legs. Take it down, lift it up. As you get a little warmer, if you'd like to go lower, you can. 3 more to go. 2, keep that chest lifted. Last one. Now keep those feet in that position. The back is nice and straight and long. Abdominals are in. We're just going to do a nice small deadlift. So we're going to come forward to where the back is at that tabletop position, and then you're going to come up nice and slow. So we're going to come forward, bring it up. The hands just slide down those legs. Abdominals are in. Relaxing those knees, just meaning don't lock that joint. We're going to do 2 more. 1 more. Relax right here. Now from here, we're just going to lift up into the toes, back down. It's lift, lower. Push those toes down. Lift those heels off the floor. We're warming up those calves. Also loosening up the ankles a little bit. 4 more to go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now you can stay in this position. I'm just going to turn forward a little bit. Turn the toes out slightly. We're just going to do alternating toe taps. So lift, lift, lift the toes and tap. Warming up those shins a little bit. So it's not necessary about getting the heart rate up. Today it's more about getting those muscles nice and warm to get ready for those movements. And you're going to relax right here. Are we ready? We're going to start off with some lunges. So remember, you are more than welcome to use weights in this class. You, of course, would want some dumbbells, not anything with the bar. And we are going to start off with reverse lunges. So we're going to alternate them. You're gonna stand up, feet hip width apart. You're gonna lunge back, and then the other leg. So remember, when we're lunging, this knee in front is right above that heel. How far back you lunge or how low depends on what you're comfortable with. So if you need to shorten it up, that's fine. And remember, nobody at home is watching you. Well, most likely nobody at home is watching. Weights on that heel in the front. Are we getting a little warm? Last one right here. Bring it up. Now we're going to come down onto the floor. If you have a mat, that's great. If not, that is also fine. We're going to go into a plank position. So you may modify. Knees are down, hands are underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread nice and wide. This is your modified position. Abdominals are pulled in. That butt is down. It's not here. It's down low. We're going to do alternating shoulder taps. So it's tap and tap. This is your modified. Then, of course, your full plank is up on those toes. And we want to try to prevent from letting that body wiggle around too much. Those abdominals are pulled in nice and tight and strong. Those legs are strong. Remember, take a break if you need to, or just come down onto the knees. We're almost there. Last one, relax, come down onto those knees. We're going to take it up to a standing position, and we're going to do some pulse squats. Feet hip width apart. You're going to come down all the way, lift back up. So it's down, up halfway, down, halfway up, down, halfway up. So if you watch my knees, they stay behind my toes. So the butt's going back. Exhale, make sure you're breathing. Sink halfway up, sink down halfway up. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. All the way up. Shake those legs out a little bit. Now our next move is a lateral lunge. You're going to stand with your feet about hip width apart again. You're going to step out wide to one side into a lunge. Again, this knee stays behind that toe. You will then push off this foot, come back to the center. We're then going to go to the other side and back up. But we're going to do them a little quicker. And we're going to alternate. Feet hip width apart, step wide, come to the center. Other side, come to the center. So the chest stays lifted, the butt pushes back. Breathe, push up. Breathe, push up. As for your hands, they can rest lightly, I emphasize lightly, on your hips or your thighs. They can come up into that heart position. Chest stays lifted. That foot out wide, plants. One more. Relax right here. You're going to get back down onto your mat. And you're going to do what we call dead bugs pose. So you'll lie down on your back, all the way down. Knees are bent, the feet come off the floor. Arms reach up towards the sky. You're going to take one arm and then the opposite leg. Lowers out, bring it in, then you'll switch and bring it in. The whole time those abdominals are contracted. Arms up, knees up, 90-degree position. Ready, one arm, opposite leg comes out. Bring it in, and then switch. So you'll exhale as you come in. Inhale as we extend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now to modify, you just will take the leg as low. We still want to keep those abdominals nice and contracted. Breathe. Last one. Relax right here. Roll it up. We're going to take it up to a standing position. So we're going to take it all the way up. We're going to do some fun jump squats. Start with feet hip width apart. You're going to squat down and out, in and out. Low impact. You are here. Step out, step center, step center. You're still squatting. And again, here is your high for those who choose. And don't be afraid to mix it up. Try a few high impact. Do a few low impact. And you'll relax right here. You're gonna give you a few seconds break. You can grab a drink. If you need to, allow the heart rate to recover a little bit. So those were your 6 exercises. We're now gonna go through that a few more rounds, and we won't go quite as slow. I won't go into each description before we start, but I will provide you modifications as we go. So our next exercise is your reverse lunge alternating. One leg goes back, bring it forward, other leg goes back. Weight is on that heel in the front. Don't forget to breathe. And remember, when you lunge back, that leg goes straight back. It does not go behind the other foot. So imagine you're standing on like a railroad track and you want to trace back on that same rail. One more. Relax right here. Shake those legs out a little bit. You're going to come down into that plank position. Remember, you'll choose what you're comfortable with. Modified alternating taps is here. Abdominals are pulled in. Full plank is here on the toes. Those legs are nice and strong. We're just tapping the shoulder. Pull that low belly in towards the spine. One more on each side. And go ahead and relax. You're going to come on back up to your standing position as we go into our pulse squats. Feet apart, hip width, down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Again, from the side, butt goes back. Chest stays lifted. Push up from those heels, lower. Push and lower. So think about being nice and light on those toes. Exhale. Breathe. Most important part. Last one. Go ahead and come all the way up. Shake those legs out a little bit. Take a short break. We're going to go into our lateral lunges. Feet are wide, feet are hip width apart. Stepping out wide. Plant the foot, bring it up. Plant the foot, bring it up. So this extended leg is straight. The butt goes back on this side. Chest stays lifted, so we're not hanging forward. Movement and lowering is coming from the leg. Plant and lunge. Plant and lunge. Opposite leg is nice and straight. Last one. Relax right here. From here, down to our dead bugs pose. Lying on your back. Knees at that 90-degree angle. Arms are straight up. Abdominals are in. Opposite arm and leg. Take them out and in. Exhale as they come in. That knee comes in just in line with that hip. So at that 90-degree position, exhale, inhale. We're going to do one more on each side. Relax right here, roll it up. We're going to stand up. Taking it to our jump squats. Right here, feet go out wide. It's going to work, I think. Here's your low. Squat, wide squat. Narrow squat, wide squat. Here's your high. Out, in. Feet land. Let those heels come all the way down. We don't want to stay on the toes. Chest stays lifted. And there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I can't do any more of these. Come to these. Stepping out. Relax right here. This is your chance for another break. Grab a drink if you need it. Grab a towel if you need to towel off. We'll just be here for a few seconds. And remember, if you need to, stop here. Walk around a little bit. Cool down. Let your breathing recover. Even stretch a little bit if you can't stick around with us. And remember, come back to this class anytime you need to and you're looking for something to do. One more round just like this, alternating lunge. Remember, leg goes straight back, out of that hip. Weight is on that front heel. Lower straight down. We're not going forward. Back and down. And of course, you can hold weights in your hands if you'd like to make the intensity a little higher. Last one on each side. Bring it up. Getting down onto that mat. Into your plank position. Full or modified. Hands under their shoulders. We're going to tap that shoulder. Opposite shoulder, of course. Abdominals are pulled in. Legs are nice and strong. One more on each side. Relax right here. You're going to come back up into that standing position. We're going to go to pulse squats. Feet hip width apart. Squat down, lift halfway up. Down, halfway up. So it's a squat in a shortened range of motion. Toes and knees are all forward. Feet are hip width apart. Make sure you're breathing. Here it is from the side. Butt goes back, not this way. So the movement comes backwards. Halfway up. All the way down for you, halfway up. Last one. All the way up. Take a little break. Next, we're going to go to lateral lunges, alternating sides. Going to the left first. Bring it out, step up. So if those hands go onto the thigh, remember they're just there lightly. We're not leaning real heavily on that thigh. Or if it's hard to do without leaning too hard, bring the hands up. Or you can just bring them side to side. Plant that foot and lunge that hip back. Take it back. Just like our squats. Butt goes back. Last one. Relax right here. Next is your dead bug pose. Lying on your back. Knees are bent. 90 degrees. Feet off the floor. Right in line with those hips. Arms up. Opposite arm and leg. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. So we're alternating. Use those abdominals to pull that leg back up. Modify the leg doesn't come as low. We're going to do one more on each side. Last one. Relax right here. Roll it up. Standing up. We're going to go to those jump squats. Find that position for you. Take it out and in. Plant. Plant those feet. Heels come down. Breathe. Take a break if you need to. Or switch to that low impact, which is right here. You can keep doing the high. You'll do one more on each side. Relax right here. Another break coming up. Hopefully you're starting to sweat. A little bit anyway. Grab a towel if you need it. Grab a drink of water. Always have water with you. It never hurts to have it close by. You may want it when you're done. But you never have to wait for me to tell you to grab a drink or take a break. You'll do it when you need to. Little change in this round. The back lunges will be one leg. We will then switch sides. So we're going to start with your right leg. We're going to come back and up, all on that one side. Straight back, forward. Let this knee bend. Let that thigh and quadricep work. Push up from that heel in the front, not from the toe in the back. Breathe. This is almost like a break after those jump squats. Almost there. On this side anyway. You ready? Switch legs. Take it back and up. Weights on that heel in the front. Take it back. Bring it up. Hang in there. You're over halfway. Last one. Bring it up. Shake those legs out a little bit. We're going to get down into our plank. Modified or full. Hands are shoulder width. Tap side to side. Side to side. Modified, that butt is down. Knees are down. So we're not making a V with the butt. Here's your full. Same thing, the butt is down. It's not here. Those shoulders are right over top of those hands. One more round. Relax. Bring it on up to a standing position. Pulse squats right here. Feet hip width apart. Ready, all the way down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. And remember, if you need to modify, maybe go down halfway, if that's as far as you can go. Just make sure those knees are bent and they stay behind those toes. Chest stays lifted. Shoulders stay relaxed down and away from the knee, the ears and the neck. Last one. Bring it all the way up. Now, just like our back lunges, this set of lateral lunges, all one side, we will then switch. You ready? All to that right side. Take it wide, bring it center. Plant the foot, lower back, stick that butt out in the back. Chest stays lifted. So as that foot plants, don't allow that chest to come towards the leg. Keep it lifted. And I know your legs are starting to get a little tired. We just want to push them a tiny bit farther. Last one. Bring it up. Catch your breath, get your positioning. Left side, step out wide. Bring it to the center. Step wide to the center. Extended leg stays straight. That foot stays flat on the floor. Chest just comes forward slightly as we lower that butt back, push off. One more. Bring it up. Shake those legs out a little bit. From here, we're going to go down into our dead bug pose. Lying down on your back. This is the last round like this. Knees are bent, arms are up, tummies are in nice and tight. Opposite arm and leg goes out, exhale in. Inhale, exhale. Focus on contracting those abdominals. Use them to pull that leg up. Breathe. Holding your breath does not make it any easier. Inhale, exhale in, last one. And relax. Roll up nice and slow. Take it to a standing position. We have one more round of jump squats. Plant those feet, take it out wide. Bring it out and in, out and in. Plant those feet. Butt goes back. Remember, here's your low. For those of you who choose, or just if you need to mix it up a little bit. Those knees stay bent. Butt sinks down. Last one. Relax right here. Take a short break. Feel free to walk around the room a little bit. Allow that heart rate to recover slightly. Now, for those of you who wish, that was round 4. If you'd like to stop and had enough, that's fine. Walk around the room, let your breathing become more regular. Feel that heart rate slow down a little bit. And if you wish, fast fast forward to the stretch. Those of you who'd like to do the bonus round with me, we're going to do the exercises just a little differently. So we're going to get into that back lunge position. One leg. Take your right leg back, stay here. Fixed position, take it down. Push up, again, from the heel in the front. Exhale. Exhale. Make sure we're breathing. Again, look down. Make sure you can see those toes. We don't want to be here. We're going straight down. One more little tip over the edge for these legs and all those muscles. Last one. All the way up. Bring that leg forward. We're going to get ready. Switch sides. Other leg goes back. Up on the toes. Plant that heel. Take it down. Push up. Remember, push that body straight up. Don't let everything come forward. It's not a forward motion. It's a down, push up motion. Weight is on the heel. We push from the heel. Two more to go. Last one. Bring it up, step together. We're going to get down into that plank position. And I have a small change coming up here. Now, if you need to do the modified, you're going to stay here in a plank position. Abdominals are in, your hands stay planted. Those of you who want to do a full plank, you're going to come up on the toes. We're going to rotate up, the toes turn forward, arm comes up. You'll come down, other side, and lower. Got that? Ready? Bring it up. Abdominals stay in. Hand stays right underneath that shoulder. Rolling over, bring it down. Roll over, bring it down. Come on, keep those abdominals pulled in. And remember, it's not a race. We're going to do one more on each side. You're going to relax right here. We're going to take it up to a standing position. This time, instead of pulse squat, we're going to do a full squat. Feet a little wider than our hips or shoulders. Toes just turn out slightly, okay? So it's not a plie squat, which is with the toes all the way up. Feet wide, toes at an angle. Take it down, press up, squeeze the butt. Pull those thighs up and in. Hopefully you're sweating a little bit, or a lot, which would be great. So just like our regular squat, those hips and the butt goes back. Chest stays lifted. Weight is on those heels. Push up, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the butt. Last one. Come all the way up. Now we're going to go to those lateral lunges. This time we're going to go to one side and we're going to hold that position. So I will show you first. You're going to step out wide. You're going to bend the knee. You're going to straighten that leg. Bend the knee, straighten. Bend the knee, straighten. So that knee, remember, stays behind this toe. We ready? Out to that right side first. Bend, straighten the leg. Chest is still lifted. Movement is coming from the leg, not from our torso. Push off from that heel. This other leg is flat on the floor, and that leg is fully extended. Push from that